Oh, hey YouTubers, what is going on? It's your boy once again, RKO2582, here to do my late Raw review for August 8th, 2011, and I just want to apologize that I'm doing this very late because, as you know, ever since last Thursday I had no internet thanks to the powers of a thunderstorm here in, Georgia, what else, and finally this morning that Comcast finally fixed up our internet and it's back up 100%. So thanks to everyone being patient with me and stuff. So and all right, enough with that. Let's get on to my review. All right, the first thing that happened on Raw this past Monday night was Triple H, our COO, pretty much saying that getting ready for Summerslam and pretty much putting Punk and Cena in individual matches through later on in the night, and saying that as of that moment he was gonna put himself in the mix, pretty much being the wild card, the main event match at SummerSlam, him being the special guest referee, and Cena's match was following after that. Next, he faced Jack Swagger, and once again, John Cena impresses me with his wrestling. He's pretty much been busting his butt and stepping it up for these past few weeks. He pretty much did an armbar, did a splash he had done since his rookie year. His usual headlock and that gut wrench suplex he's been usually doing. And Jack Swagger did a little defense, but pretty much John Cena was dominating him. And then he did his FU for the win. 1, 2, 3, yo winner, John Cena. I forgot to do that. Yeah. Oh, and the next match was going to be Rey Mysterio versus The Miz, or so we thought. Rey Mysterio comes out to his usual entrance, and Miz, boom, just beats the crap out of him, gives him a beating, and then Michael Cole comes on the interview, who I think, in my opinion, is the biggest Miz ass kisser on the face of the earth. And he was pissed about not being on the SummerSlam card. He's like, I was on the Teen Choice Awards, I was on this, I am everywhere, and they have yet to put me on SummerSlam. It's like, what is wrong with the WWE? Really, really, really? Oh my God, Miz is I don't know what I the Miz is too much when he ran. Okay, instead of Rey Mysterio facing the Miz, Triple H is like, I ain't having that. He puts against my boy, boom, 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 Kofi Kingston. And what can I say? This was a lot better than I thought it would be. Yeah, Kofi Kingston and Miz had a good match this past Monday on Raw. And I like the way Kofi did the loop there press, not as good as often, but effective nonetheless. And I like that suicide dive he usually does. And then Miz counter Kofi when he's about to jump off the ring aprons and then onto like the ring skirt or something like that, and hit it. And oh, that was bad. And then he clotheslined him afterwards. And then this spot right here made me mark out for Kofi right here. That springboard crossbody. Oh my God, it was sick. You hear me? Freaking sick. And then afterwards, yeah, and he blocked Mrs. His usual net breaker he usually does, that net breaker combo he usually does too. And then sadly, with all that, yeah, Miz, I know, did a flapjack on the Kofi on the aprons and did the boom skull crusher finale. 1, 2, 3, your winner. Awesome, Miz. And I wanted Kofi to win so bad, but the Miz prevailed. And rightfully so. And okay. Alright, next match that happened was the best in the world. The cult of personality. The other WWE champion, who is the real champ, CM Punk against Alberto Del Rio. Oh, hate him. And they had a good match too. And Del Rio was pretty much getting on Punk's arm throughout the whole match and stuff. And I like that twister net breaker that Punk did on the Del Rio. And then Del Rio pretty much did Carlito's move backstabber, which I was totally shocked. And just as you thought Del Rio was gonna say Destiny with his usual cross arm break, blocks that. CM Punk boom kicks him, and then CM Punk, I laughed when he did this. Destiny! I know, it hits the Bam! GTS, go to sleep for the win. 1, 2, 3. Once again, CM Punk comes out your victor. Pretty much keeping both Cena and Punk strong going into SummerSlam. Then we go on to the Divas match between the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix against Eve Torres. And I will say this, as much as I can't stand Eve, which I'm not a huge fan of hers, I have to admit her theme song is off the chain. Enough said. Her theme song kind of gets me going, but as you know, I'm still not an Eve Torres. All right, let's get that out the way. All right, you had Eve doing her usual kicks, little martial arts with her jiu-jitsu background, all that stuff, and then just when you think she's about to go for her moonsault, Beth Phoenix blocked it, and then here with the bam glam slam, 1, 2, 3, yo winner. I know, and soon to be Divas champion, Beth Phoenix, aka the Glam Slam, and once again Beth gets the mic and saying, "I'm tired of you divas like Kelly and Eve mocking the Divas division. No more booty popping, no more split, and no more stink faces." And then just when Beth was about to speak more on the mic, then Kelly hits her from behind with the Divas style and stuff. All I got to say to Kelly is, baby girl, you just signed your death warrant for Sunday. Alright, then we have Dolph Ziggler, the US champion, against Say It To My Face! A-Rod, Alex Riley. And this match really wasn't a match, I couldn't say it. But the funny thing about this was A-Rod telling Nasty Vicky that her breath stank! Oh yeah, that was funny. And then Vicky slapped A-Rod in the face, pretty much getting her nasty boyfriend disqualified, and in the process, and not only that, A-Rod punches Ziggler and then knocks Vicky down on her ass. Along with that, and got Vicky with her usual she is just, oh my god, I don't know what it's about Vicky. Every time she does it, it just makes me laugh and stuff. And then it looks like there's tension between Ziggler and Vicky, and I hope this will make Ziggler finally leave Nasty Vicky out of his hair, because I've been wanting him to do that for some time now. Alright, next match we have R-Truth. I'm a good R-Truth against the Shaman of Sexy, the Guru of Greatness, John Morrison. And I must say, this was an okay match, too, as well. Morrison did his usual backflip bottom, which I love now, and he does his usual corkscrew plancha onto Truth. And then this was the game changer right here. Truth trips Morrison, hits him on his neck off the wall, and then he hits a shut up on him. 1, 2, 3, your winner, R-Truth. And like he said before the match, Morrison just got. You understand? And I hope this is not the end and stuff. And I kind of wish they would have saved this up for SummerSlam, like most people, you know? I don't know. So, I know it's not the end between Morrison and Truth. It's far from over. You understand? And now we get on to what really important for the whole Raw evening. The contract signing for the Undisputed WWE Championship match between Punk and Cena. And, you know, Triple H comes out first. And, you know, Punk and Cena as well. And then Punk pretty much just straight up cut to the chase, you know, saying all this stuff to Cena, and pretty much owning Triple H, saying like, he's like, "Where's your movie?" And he's like, "It went straight to DVD just like yours." I was like, "Ooh, Punk is just owning these people." I know. And this was shocking right here. He gets a clip from, you know, as he don't like to say the Rock. I like when he says, "Take it away, Dwayne." And he pretty much got the clips from the most recent video of him, The Rock, pretty much only John Cena, from him talking trash during the Australian tour, with him saying, I know, saying why like the men doesn't like him. Pretty much, in other words, Rock was calling John Cena a phony and a fake. And and once again, I like when he shows in Rock saying like, "Oh yeah, you get your red yellow wristband. You do it all the time." Saying, "You can't see me." And then he's like, "You run like a transvestite Wonder Woman." Pew 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 pew. And then he's all saying like the reason why we don't like you, us men see right through bullshit. And he's like, the chant that you're gonna hear for the rest of your life, seeing with the "Let's go Cena sucks." And then it's just, oh my god, Rob was too much. And then the funny thing that was that Punk actually agreed with the Rob, but at the same time, he's once again owning him too, saying like, he's just as big as a phony as you are. And then, but Cena, like, you know what? I'm gonna counter this. And Cena says, "Oh," and I was surprised when Cena was saying this in the contract. I said, "Oh," and pretty much he's been hearing what the internet pretty much hates about the guy. He's like, "Oh, they think I'm the modern Hulk Hogan and stand here in my ear like this, and then just put it around my face. Oh, the 5 moves of doom and all that stuff, and holding talent back, and yeah, and it's just." Yeah, I was like, wow, and this was good mic work between them, and that's what I really enjoyed so much. And then and seeing saying once again saying I don't give a damn what the haters say. He's like I don't even care about the people who still have my back. And it's like he said, he's like, I'm not in a position to change none of the haters' mind. That's what he proved once again. And then Triple H put his 2 cents, and I know, and calling Punk once again a hypocrite. And then and I like when Punk got on John Laurinaitis, or AKA douchebag Yes Man, or another nickname Punk just named him this past Sunday night, Punk Man. And then he got him about the recent releases we heard over this past weekend about Vladimir Kozlov, Chris Masters, and D.A. Smith, but in Punk's words, Harry Smith. That's his real name. If he had gone on with Gail Kim and Melina, I would have been like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? But Punk was just like, saying ranting on once again, saying Cena can't hack it, and saying he didn't work as hard as Punk did to get to where he's at. And once again, Cena saying like, you know what happens if you lose Sunday? Pretty much you're gonna be a one-hit wonder and stuff. And Punk turned right back around saying, I'd rather be a one-hit wonder than a phony. I was like, and then this is where it really got entertaining. After like we about to Cena Punk about to head it on and stuff, and then Punk was gonna try to kick in, and he hit John Laurinaitis in the back of the head, and Cena was trying to punch in, and then he hit Triple H in the process. And all I got to say is I cannot wait for SummerSlam this Sunday, and I'm happy they ended strong this week because last week's ending was kind of weak, but they made it up this past Monday Night on Raw with the ending. Okay, anyways, this was my Raw review for August 8th, and I gotta make my shout outs like I wanted to do in my SmackDown review, but I had problems uploading, so I just like screw it. And here's my shout outs, and go to the description box and sub to these YouTubers. Got my new girl, she recently subbed to me like a week or two ago. My girl Dirty Saply Plus, love you, and all that stuff. Yeah, she's a huge WWE fan just like me, and she loves 80s stuff. So if you like those two things, she's a YouTuber for you. And we have Chels Mofo 11, one of my girl Ann Lou's BFS, and she's awesome too, and yeah, she's cool. And recently, her, Ann Niddle, and Miss Lindsay started up a female YWC group called High Percentage 101, and check them out. Yeah, they're really good, and I know they're gonna own the YWC groups and stuff in the future. So once again, check out those YouTubers and stuff. All right. Anyways, this is your boy once again, RKO 2582, signing off. In Punk we trust, and you can't see me.